Gemini, welcome to your reading. So I'm going to start here with your current energy. Let's see what's happening in your world. What's influencing you? What do you need to focus on? And your past? And your strength? Your near future? What else do you need to know? What else is influencing this? Your hopes or fears? And your potential outcome? So looking here, bottom of the deck, I am getting the Queen of Wands. Now, the Queen of Wands is very action-oriented. It's fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But this is a lot of taking control, taking just responsibility for something and acting on it. That's how the energy is coming through. So when I look at where you are right now, I'm getting the Eight of Wands, which is forward movement. It's also open, honest communication. And it's being influenced here by the Death card. That Death card, it's change and transformation. It's Scorpio energy, Pluto energy specifically. And so having this show up here, whatever's happening, whatever transformation is underway, you're taking some sort of action. You're moving things forward. It's the Queen of Wands. It's the Eight of Wands. It feels like this is something that's happening here pretty quickly, and you want it to. You want it to be over just like that. What the universe wants you to focus on here with the Hanged Man energy is seeing things from a different perspective. There is a pause or delay connected to that Hanged Man, but it's so that you can see things from that high level point of view, kind of rising above the situation, looking down and saying, oh, that's what I was missing, or seeing just how everything interrelates to each other with that Hanged Man. It's connected to the change and transformation here. So whatever's changing, it's because you are able to see things from a different perspective. And so incorporating that knowledge and whatever experience you're getting out of the entire situation is going to be really pivotal for you moving forward, for you taking this action and going after what you want here. Because whatever it is that you're letting go of during this transformation, you want to let go of it. You're ready for something new. In the past here, I'm getting the Page of Cups. So the Page of Cups is, it's a heartfelt conversation. I'm getting a lot of your emotions coming through. So I'm getting inspiration, motivation coming from just deep within your emotions, feeling inspired to take some sort of action. So whether or not you actually opened up and had a conversation with another person or something connected to communication, because the Page and the Eight of Wands are both about communication, you could have, but I'm getting more of the sense of acting from a place of just what's in your emotional best interest, not letting yourself be held back, going after what you want. Sitting here in your strength position is the Emperor energy. And so the Emperor is Aries, it's Mars energy, it's my way or the highway. And so when it comes to you acting in your best interest, once you make up your mind, that's it, you're moving forward. And it feels like that's exactly what you're doing here. It's the Queen of Wands, but showing up here as the Emperor energy. So whatever action that you're taking, your mind is made up. You're just not interested in hearing other opinions or anything along those lines. So in that respect, you may not be telling other people what you're doing. You may just be acting and kind of let them find out through action that this is what's happening here. Because I'm definitely getting that sense too. Showing up here in the near future is the World energy. And so the World is closure, letting something go, leaving something behind. It's connected to the Death card. And so whatever it is that's ending, let it end. You've gotten everything that you could. You've learned all the lessons. You're just ready for the next chapter here. When I look at how the universe is shaping the situation, I'm getting the Seven of Wands with the Two of Wands. Now, the Seven of Wands is you standing up and fighting for what you want, that card of just advocacy. Two of Wands is showing up here, a lot of potential. So wherever you see the potential, that's the direction that you're moving. And it feels like nothing is going to get you off course. I'm getting the Emperor energy, very similar to the Seven of Wands energy, where you're just not interested in other people's opinions, especially if they're trying to distract you or get you to go in a different direction. The universe is saying, no, that's not what we want for you. What you want for you and what we want for you are the same. Showing up here in your hopes or fears is the Empress energy. And so the Empress, it's Venus. The Emperor and the Empress are divine counterparts. And so the way that this is coming across, you're looking for either a transformation within yourself because you feel like you're ready for it. And so the integration of your own masculine and feminine, or you're looking for really releasing the past so that you can have a new beginning, and a new beginning that aligns with your path and puts you on the path of your divine counterpart. So has the two of you meeting up here at some point, because I'm getting that message as well. And then showing up here in your potential outcome, I'm getting the High Priestess. So that High Priestess energy, I mean, this is all about your spiritual path. This is you focusing on what really matters, being in touch with your intuition, just kind of acting from a place of knowing the answers are within you. So when you're looking for direction, you're not looking externally. You're getting that information from yourself with that High Priestess. So let's get more details here. Tell me about the Death with 8 of Wands. Seven of Swords. So you are keeping things to yourself. The Seven of Swords could be that, could be you just keeping a lot of this to yourself until you're ready to really tell other people about it. You're just not going to open up. But I'm also getting with the Seven of Swords connected to the transformation. Whatever truth that you're seeing in this Hanged Man energy, you're letting go of liars, anybody who's going to manipulate and control you. It's about leaving all that past behind. Tell me about the Hanged Man. Hierophant. So the Hierophant energy, it's Taurus. It's a card of marriage. It's actually ruled by Empress here, the Venus energy. And so what the universe really wants you to focus on here is aligning with your spiritual path, doing whatever is necessary, taking whatever action is necessary to keep you going down that path. So if marriage is something that you're focused on, that's where I'm getting the Emperor and the Empress. You may want to encounter your divine counterpart, meet up, get together, date, whatever the case may be here. But I'm getting a lot of, because this is all very spiritual energy. So a lot of aligning with your path, seeing the big picture, understanding exactly what it is so you can identify what that path forward really looks like. Tell me about the Page of Cups. Seven of Cups. Page of Cups, Seven of Cups. It feels like opportunities were opening up for you. And once you started identifying that there were opportunities opening up, you said, okay, I'm all in. Let's do this. And as you're doing it, it's like, okay, there are things that I need to let go of as part of that process. There's the past that I need to leave behind. Let me lighten the load here and get rid of all that baggage that I'm carrying around. And it feels like that's what you're doing. And I love the way that it's kind of progressing. I'm getting a lot of spiritual energy out of it. I'm even looking at the Seven of Cups and the Seven of Swords and getting spiritual energy there with the number 7. Clarifying, the Emperor here is the Queen of Pentacles. I didn't even get the words out of my mouth. And so here, the action that you're taking, you're not acting like a fool or anything like that. It is a my way or the highway. You're not easily distracted in that kind of mindset. But that Queen of Pentacles tells me that you're very focused on stability, your future, planting the seeds for growth, just taking action from that point of view. It's not about just taking some sort of action and wanting to kind of clear your own path or anything like that. You're focused on your own stability here. And that's why you're embracing this transformation. So tell me about the World. Eight of Wands. So the Eight of Wands is a very fast moving energy. So it's a card of open communication, honest communication. But what I'm getting the sense here is release. With this World card, that closure that you're looking for, ending a cycle, and you're ready to just move on. That's how it's coming through. Tell me about the Two of Wands. The Emperor. When you see the potential in a situation, that's the path that you're going to go down. You're not interested in anything else. You're not interested in being distracted or any kind of false flags here. This is where the Hanged Man becomes really important. So when you're able to see that big picture perspective, when you're able to understand how everything kind of connects together, it makes it more clear where you're aiming towards, what goals you have in mind, how visible they are, the path that leads there. It shows you all of that. And that's when you start acting. Tell me about the Seven of Wands. Two of Pentacles here. Yeah, you're fighting for balance. What you want here is prioritizing what matters, letting go of the rest. It's the letting go of the rest that's really coming through. And it feels like you're lightening the load is what I'm getting again. And so a lot of just moving on from the past, not letting it kind of hold you back in any way. Tell me about this Empress. The World. So the World here is that closure. The Empress can be a transformation card, just with all these butterflies that are showing up. And in a lot of the decks, it's somebody who's pregnant. It's a woman who's pregnant, and then she is about to give birth. So then she would be transforming from a single person into a mother. What I'm getting here in your hopes or fears is that as you let go of the past, that you actually call in a divine counterpart, that you're opening yourself up to new opportunities, or just that integration of your own inner masculine and feminine. I'm getting a lot of just aligning with your spiritual path and then a divine counterpart that would be part of that process. Tell me about that High Priestess in the outcome energy. Three of Cups, a card of happiness. I love that. So when it comes to your happiness and all of the decisions that you make, this is where you're acting. You're acting from a place of knowing with your own internal intuition, and then also focused on your happiness here. And so again, anything that lines up with your happiness, with your path, just where you're going, the direction that you want to be going in, you're all in. If it's anything else, you're not interested. That's how your energy is coming through. So Gemini, this is your reading. I hope it resonates. If it did, please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Take care.